Hey guys, this is Adrian Morrison, and in this video, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the Shopify dashboard because there is a lot of stuff in there. I don't want you to get in there and get overwhelmed. It's very, very simple. I'm going to break it down for you, and you will totally understand where everything is and what it does. Okay, so we're going to hop out of this slide. I'm going to jump into Shopify and we're going to go over all of the details. So let's do that now. Okay, so here we are in the dashboard of my demo store, and just ignore this little notification. It's because the store isn't set up all the way. But this is the home screen. So you'll see it right here. There's a couple of buttons on the left. You've got search, home, orders, products, customers, reports, discounts, online store, apps, and settings. Now, when you click on home, you're going to see a quick view of your sales over the last 7 days, the visitors, recent activity, and in the center here, any notifications. And, you know, I really don't even look here that often. It's just little bitty things. They have insights on your top products for the week, recommended stuff for the blog. There's not a lot of useful stuff right here in the home screen. I'm going to show you what I look at for the majority of the time when I log into Shopify. All right, the second one is going to be orders. Now, when you click on orders, then you'll see all of the orders that you've made on your store. You can organize these orders based off of, are they unfulfilled? Are they unpaid? Are they open orders? You can use filters. So you can say, only show me orders that have been made within the last week, the last month, whatever. All right. So you can use all of these filters to find specific orders. If you're looking for any and all orders that were made for a grandma item, you can come up here to where it says start typing search orders, type in grandma, and it'll automatically find any orders in your store made for an item that has grandma in it. Okay, so that is the order dashboard. I never use these two options, so I'm not too worried about showing you those. But this is where you can go to locate all of your orders. When you do that, if you click on an actual order, it'll show you the item that was ordered, the quantity, and of course it will show you any and all information on the sales. Over to the far right, it's going to show you the customer's name and email address, billing address, and then down here it's going to show you when the order was made, and of course the risk level. This is important. Shopify will assess the risk of orders, meaning low, medium, and high, whether they think it was placed as a fraudulent order. Sometimes in the international countries, you'll have some stolen credit cards used, but Shopify will catch that pretty quickly and mark it as a high risk order. And this usually happens when the billing address doesn't match the shipping address, or the CVV code on the security code on the card doesn't match, something like that. Okay, so it shows you everything you need to know about an order. Now, if you want to refund an order, then you can come in here, and obviously you can, well, this one is for $0, so it's hard to refund $0. But you can come up here and you can cancel the order, and you can refund it and cancel it. So very simple. All right. So that's the orders dash. Okay. Now the next thing is the products menu. All right. So when you click on products, it's going to have another sub menu come out with products, transfers, inventory, collections, and gift cards. The only two I ever look at in here are products and collections. Okay. So when you click on products, it's going to list all of the items that you have in your store, okay? So every single item that's for sale in your store, it's going to show that right here in this menu. Now, you can easily find what you're looking for, once again, by using filters. So you can say, show me only products that are necklaces, or the free necklaces, or products from specific vendors, or whatever it may be. All right, you can even use keyword searches. So I could say I'm only looking for all of the necklaces on my store. Hit that and it pulls up all of the necklaces that are for sale. All right, so this is just a massive list of all the products you're offering. And when you click on a product, it's going to give you all of the details on what the sales page, what the content says for the sales page. Everything that you did when you were creating the product, you can come here and edit. Now, the second thing is collections. Collections are basically subpages or folders or categories that have products in them. A lot of people will use collections as a means to separate men's versus women's products, or by different niches: nursing, dogs, cats, whatever it may be, comic books. You have basically these different folders or different collections that you can use to organize your store, so users, when they're shopping on your store, can find what they're looking for quickly and easily. So to add a new collection, you just hit add a collection and you say, I want this to be all of my grandparent niche stuff. And remember, whatever you name this up here is what the customer is going to see on your store. Okay, you don't have to put a description in, and you can manually select products that you want, or you can automatically select them. I usually do manually select. All right, so once that's done, you just hit save. Now, once you hit save, it's going to allow you to start adding in products. All right, so now you can start adding in different products. Say, I want this grandma necklace in here. Okay, click it. Boom. All right, now I can view this collection, and all of my grandparent stuff that I add in will be right here. Okay, so they'll show up right here on my store, all of my grandparent niche stuff, or all of my dog or cat or family related items or Second Amendment stuff. So when you're using Shopify's collections, I want you to think of them as folders for different categories. So you can organize everything in a way that customers can easily find what they're looking for. All right, and you can create, to my knowledge, as many collections as you want. Okay. Another thing that we do is we will create collections for free items and retail items. So I'll have a collection called grandparent retail items. All right, and I'll save that. And I gotta come over here and add that in. Save collection. Okay. And then we'll have another collection called grandparent free items. And this is going to allow us, so I'll hit create another collection. So this is going to allow us to, I keep forgetting to hit manually select products. This is going to allow us, now for the third time, to separate our free products from our retail products. Now, the reason that this is important is because you don't want to have them mixed up. You're never going to sell retail items if you have the free version of it right next to it. And you do want to make retail sales, right? So you separate the two. And that is all I use in this products menu over here, okay? So I put all of my products on the store using the products tab, and I organize them all into folders or collections using the collections tab. Then you've got customers. This I don't use very often, but this is a list of all the customers that have visited your store. Then there's the reports tab. Now this can be very beneficial as you get business, because it'll show you how many sales you're getting by the hour, by the month, by customer, by traffic sources, by payment methods. It shows you insights on your website cart. It tells you what devices or landing pages are getting the most traffic. So there's a lot of stuff that you can use in the reports tab. So this is where you can pull up statistical data on your store to get you more educated on where your traffic and where your sales are coming from. Then there's the discounts tab. All right, now the discounts tab is going to allow you to create unique discounts that you can offer to your customers. So this is mega beneficial if you want to have a sale. It works well for email marketing. You can give special discount codes to people that open up your emails. And to add a discount, you just come up here and go to add a discount code. And when you do that, it's going to say, what do you want to call it? So you could call this Summer Sale 2016. All right, now that's going to be the discount code that people will use. And then right here, you say, do you want it to be an amount of money off or a free shipping discount code or a percentage off? I'll usually do a percentage, and I'll give people like a 25% off discount code. Then you can say, I want it to be on all orders or only save 25% on orders over $50. So you can add all sorts of cool little rules. Only give 50%, 25% off to anybody that is shopping, and see here are all of those collections that we were talking about a second ago. Only offer people 25% off that get something from the grandparent retail items collection. All right, so you've got a couple of different options in here. All right, and then you can moderate the usage limits. So you could say this coupon could be used an unlimited amount of times. Or you can say there's only 100 of these available. So if you're doing like a promotion on your fan page and you're saying save 25% using Summer Sale 2016, only 100 coupon codes can be redeemed. So you can create urgency. You can use that by actually putting a limit on how many are available. Or you can do a limit to one per customer. That way a customer cannot abuse the discount code and use it from now until forever, right? Shopify will track if the user has gotten this discount before, and it will only allow them to get it one time. You can also set a date range. This coupon code is only available from today to, next week, okay? So that's discounts. Then, of course, you've got the online store. Now, this is where I spend most of my time, okay? This is the dash that's going to show detailed reports on how much money you've made today, yesterday, last 30 days, 90 days, your traffic, your top products will be listed here, your conversion rates. I know there's a lot of stuff here. What countries your traffic is coming from. I mean, it's just got a lot of stuff. And this is all just data. It educates you. Where are you getting most of your traffic? Mobile or desktop? What browsers? Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer. Where's your traffic coming from? Facebook, Instagram, Google, and so forth. All right, then I don't use blog posts. Pages are where your About Me, Contact Us, and home pages are going to be located. Themes is where you can choose what theme you're using on your Shopify store. I have a whole module on this. Navigation. This is your navigation menu up here. It says Home, Catalog, Blog. You can organize that by clicking on navigation, and you can reorganize your navigation bar at the top of your website by dragging and dropping. Domains. So domains are where you can have your own custom domain for your store, and you can buy it straight through Shopify. And that's everything that's in the online store menu, okay? Then you've got apps. This is going to show you all of the apps that you have installed on your store, because Shopify has a ton of plugins that you can use that are really, really cool that you can benefit from. I have a whole module in this course called my Shopify App Arsenal. Make sure you look at that. And then settings. So settings are going to allow you to name your store, put in your account email and customer email. As you can see, this is the email customers will see when you email them or they get a receipt. You put in your store address. A lot of people ask me, do I have to have a Mississippi address in order to, not a Mississippi, I'm sorry, a U.S. address? No, you don't. You don't have to have a U.S. address. Just put in what you want here. And of course, I leave this just the way it is. For me, by default, it was perfect. Payments. This is where you're going to set up what type of payments you want to use. You've got Shopify payments. I use this. This is very simple to set up. You just hit complete setup here, and it asks you for a couple of things. It'll ask you for your business name, how much money you think you're going to process, and your address, first and last name, and banking information, so they know where to send your money when you get paid. You've also got PayPal, which you can easily connect with PayPal. Amazon payments. Those are the only ones that I use. Checkout. This is where you can set up and customize your checkout process. I don't really come in here a lot. There's only one thing I fool with, and that is right here where it says collect consent from the customer for promotional emails. Put it on customer agrees by default, okay? This is going to help you build up your email list. Don't worry about why, how, and all this. Just know that you need to click this button. All right, we'll talk about it later in the course. Then shipping. This is where you set up your shipping prices. We have an entire module on that. Taxes, notifications, gift cards, files, your personal account information. That's all located in here. That's all self-explanatory. And then you've got, that's it for settings. All right, so that pretty much explains everything that's in the dashboard. You just need to know where everything is, what it's for. The most important things that you'll be using in here are the orders tab, the products tab, and remember, use add products and then you can organize them in collections. Then your online store tab is very important because this is where you're going to be really looking at your traffic and the money being made. The app store, which is going to be important because you're going to use a lot of apps. And then settings, this is where you set up just your settings. It's like your profile, okay? So that's it. That's the overview of the Shopify dashboard. That should break it down for you. And I hope that this has been a video that has made you feel a little bit better or a lot better about navigating Shopify. As you get in here and you play around and you click around, you'll start to learn and it'll become like second nature. You don't know what it is that you don't know. So you need to just get in, click around. You can't screw anything up, okay? And familiarize yourself with the dashboard. Understand there's a bunch of stuff in here that you'll never use, that you'll never look at. And go back and watch this video again. And remember, I've pointed out the most important things that you're going to look at. And that's what you need to know. Okay, that's it.